Hi, guys. Hi, Lynn. And yes, Kelly. I got the vid. This stuff ain't no joke. Never had it before. But I took a nap after I got off of work yesterday. And when I woke up, it just felt like a magnet was like pulling down on my body. What the heck is Cars and Cribs talking about Pedro for? Oh no. Yeah, I knew it was COVID the minute I woke up from my nap, but my body just ached. Because that's what everybody who's ever had COVID told me it felt like. And then I tested myself, and I'm like, is that why my son has been acting grouchy lately? So I tested him, and he has it too. Yeah, I mean, it feels like the flu. It just feels like the flu minus the puking. I think the puking is replaced with fragile bones. Pedro, no tip, no trip, attention grabber, Lopez. The hell? You used Mucinex. Yeah, I've literally just been taking Tylenol. I just woke up, though. Like, I've been forcing myself to sleep. I've just been doing Tylenol. I'm so confused on why people do this. Like, why do content creators hate on other content creators? Like, I'm not like a cheerleader or anything for different content creators, but like, why does everybody be hating on Pedro? I guess that's what happens when you have 71,000 subscribers. People just gotta hate. Because I'll say one thing. When I met Pedro in person. Me and my mom did. On the way there, I went live. And somebody got on my live saying like a bunch of crap about Pedro. And I was just like, you know, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Blah, 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 blah. And then because he was doing the move stuff. But it's like, who gives a fuck? Like, who gives a shit? It's cars and cribs. Period. People be hating so hard. Not him. He's... Right. Period. Not cars and... I don't think cars and cribs is the one you're talking about. I think you're thinking of there's a different one because he barely does DoorDash anymore. He does like carriers, like catering orders and like roadies and other shit like that. But I know who you're talking about. What's it called? Anyways, when I went to go see Pedro, everybody was talking about how that move stuff was like a scam. And it's like something about payday loans and this and that, but it's like, you know, does it matter? Like, if you're stupid enough to sign up for something that you know is not good enough for you, is it really a scam? Or do you just need to start reading more and blaming all your problems on everybody else? Because all I know is that I'm not signing up for anything that says loan on it. I don't need a loan. But some people do need loans, and it's just like, what's the difference between that and them going to put their car title on a hold to get money? Like, I don't know. It was just really weird. Like, because that was before I really got to know Pedro as a person. You know, because now I've met him, I see him, and I watch his content regularly. And it's like, you know, I don't think he posts anything too negative. But it was funny because that dude who commented on the thing, I went to his page, and this dude, oh my god, you'd think he'd have a shrine of Pedro in his room or something, replacing where his wife or girlfriend used to sleep because he must be single, because he would sit for like 6-7 hours on live just talking shit about Pedro. And I don't know, Pedro is a better one than me, because I don't know what the hell I would do if somebody sat on live for 6 to 7 to 8 hours a day just talking shit. And then he got on live, and the whole video that he made with Hustle and stuff like that I was in, he like was talking shit about everybody in there, calling everybody pink M&Ms and this and that. I was just like, dude, this guy needs... And the funniest part about it is that he only had like 400 subscribers. So you're on live for 6-7 hours talking about what somebody else is doing with their lives, and you ain't even get paid for it. Like, that's just... Hold on. I missed a lot. I'm using Hi, Omar. I'm using Mucinex and Dayquil as well. Feel better, young lady. See, my problem when I'm sick is that I don't take medicine. I think I'm just too lazy to take it, but I don't like liquid medicine. I hate it. I hate it, and I don't think I have any, like, pills. Whew. You stand up and it's worse. Ugh. You ever, like, drink and then stand up? Yeah, all I have is Tylenol. And I'll be honest, I don't have money for nothing else. Who's Mark? Whew. I gotta sit down. Oh, Summer, I feel a little better than yesterday, but it's probably because I just woke up, because the more that I'm up now, the more I'm feeling like shit. Luckily, my husband is off of work tomorrow, and today they canceled school because, they canceled school because we had some freezing rain today. So that was cool. I didn't have to wake up and take the kids to school and drag them out. Everything happens for a reason. Period. Alright, must respect Cars and Cribs, because I thought you were about to go in. I thought you were about to go in. I just saw your mom on Trader's Live, said hi and get well to you and yours. I know, she texted me and told me. I tried to go through and find it, but I couldn't find it, but I also haven't watched the full thing. I haven't watched anything yet. I'm just kind of scrolling right now. Hi, Wilson. This sucks. This sucks. How am I about to get COVID 4 years later? I've never gotten COVID before. How am I about to get it 4 years later? It's because my little boy, he had it first. I was very worried because he was like, I couldn't tell what was wrong with him, but I knew something was wrong with him. I didn't think it was COVID, though. I thought his sleep schedule was just off. But then, like, you know, I'd lay in his playpen with him, and he's all sticking his fingers in my mouth and stuff, and yeah. Let's read the comments. Seems like when a lot of YouTubers get their subscriber sign-ups, they start talking reckless to the ones that got them there, SMH. I don't know any gigtuber who talks reckless to their subscribers. I don't know any of them who do that. In the short time of being a gig tuber, I've never understood why people want to see us beef. If anything, it went away. Thank you, Dashing Maverick. Oh, do you have a channel? Do you not have a channel, Dashing Maverick? It won't let me look. I'll have to look. My wife had COVID when she was pregnant with my youngest. That sucks. Oh my god, I hated being sick when I was pregnant. Kudos to her. I hated being pregnant or sick when I was pregnant because you can't take anything, like nothing at all. I remember just having the most terrible cough, when I was pregnant for like a month, and I couldn't take anything because you're not allowed to when you're pregnant. It was terrible. So kudos to her. I'm glad she got through that, and I hope you freaking spoiled the heck out of her, because that being pregnant and sick is no joke. I remember waking up in the middle of the night crying because I could not sleep because I could not stop coughing. What? You do have a channel? It won't let me look. I'll tell you what, can you leave a comment underneath one of my videos? So it'll pop up as I haven't responded in my comments, so I can like see your stuff, because I'm gonna forget. But I want to subscribe and watch. I love new content creators. I love them. Well, not new, but I love finding new content creators for me. I would have edited a video today or yesterday, but I couldn't look at a phone screen. I can't believe I was doing this shit yesterday. I feel bad for anybody the 2 people who I delivered to yesterday. I'm sorry, I didn't know I had COVID.
People were only turning to dashing where they can't find a traditional job. People turn to dashing even when traditional jobs are plentiful. And this is what I typically see when it comes to dashers and the reasons why.
Period, Summer.
Not many of us out there.
Pin your comment. I love that. I spoil my wife even when she's not sick. Bang.
And that's what I highly recommend, because
bam,
especially in 2024, DoorDash is not like it used to be. You can't depend on DoorDash 100%.
Bam.
Now there will be times where it's good, and then
Hi, is it?
Be a lot more times where it's not so good.
I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello.
Right now
and you, I don't know. But hello, how was your day? Where is Jean at?
To do DoorDash in conjunction with something else, or use DoorDash as a bridge to something else, so that you don't have to rely on them. Yes, make that money with them. You don't get your money, but don't rely on them. Is all I'm saying.
I'm glad I was able to get that incentive done yesterday. And take today off. I don't know what the rules are for COVID anymore. I don't know if I'm allowed to go out tomorrow.
This is also consistent with what dashers themselves tell us. In 2023, only 4% of dashers surveyed said that they chose to deliver with DoorDash because they were not able to get other kinds of work. If you deliver with DoorDash because you absolutely cannot find no other work, let me know in the comments below. And if you think that's an accurate representation of what the market looks like as far as those who dash because they want to or because they have to, let me know in the comments. In the second quarter of 2023,
I
Dashers
wouldn't think
averaged less than
DoorDash.
4 hours per week. In the second quarter of 2023, Dashers averaged less than 4 hours
I
per
wouldn't think
week doing
DoorDash, but
delivery.
people who do
How
like
the hell did that make sense?
most of them, like
90%
Uber,
spend less than
Spark,
10 hours per week on delivery.
not DoorDash though. I don't think you
90%
can make a
of
living off of
Dashers
DoorDash
spend less than
unless you
10
like
hours
don't
per
have a
week
family
on delivery.
and
That's too
don't
many damn
own a
Dashers.
house
It
and
don't make no damn sense. That's why you can't
don't
work with
have
me
a
with
lot of
DoorDash. See, I'm
bills.
trying to keep it professional, but now they done pissed me off. Because look at this. I'm gonna start it over. This is also consistent with what Dashers themselves tell us. Who is telling you this? Because you ain't listening to nobody on YouTube. That's for damn sure. I don't know who you listening to. In 2023, 4% of Dashers surveyed. That means they surveyed 100 Dashers, and they told them they choose to deliver with DoorDash because they're not able to find other kinds of work. In the second quarter
Thank you, Tico.
of 2023, Dashers
I don't think
averaged
there's any
less than
restrictions down.
4 hours per
You're
week.
not supposed to quarantine anymore?
Second
I
quarter
mean, I
of
don't know.
2023,
I heard
implemented
5 days. That's what they tell the kids
inclusive
at school.
betterment programs
It's
everywhere.
5
Listen to
days.
Ward's program. They was exposing
But
the
I don't think I
kids,
could
and they
take
was giving
5
them
days
now.
off.
This don't make no damn sense because anybody you ask, I guarantee you they was working more
I
than
got
4 hours
some
per
bills
week.
coming up.
That means that they just got too many damn
I mean, I
Dashers.
guess I
More than
have
90% is
enough
spending less than
to
10
take
hours
5
per
days
week on
off, but
delivery. Ain't no way.
that'll put me to Friday.
Ain't no way. They is selective
Because
as
I
hell.
started feeling
And
this
this is because
Monday morning.
this is
So this
because
will
for most,
technically
dashing is
be
a supplemental income source.
just
So
a
they
little over
basically want to
24
cherry pick their
hours.
information where they wanted to. Because even though they may look at it that way, most people who do DoorDash
Hopefully,
are
I
just
do
trying to
feel
get
better
some
on my
money.
giveaway,
They don't be
Omar.
working no 4 hours per
I
week,
better feel
7
better
days
on my
per week.
giveaway. I'm
They
not
doing
playing this
that shit
stuff.
per
The
shift.
only thing is, I haven't lost my taste or smell, so that's pretty
Dashers have
cool.
a full or part-time job,
I was scared about
or
that.
are self-employed. Others may not have a full or part-time job, but
2
still have
days.
other
Somebody
responsibilities
look it
such
up
as
on Google
schooling,
for me.
stay-at-home parents. 3/4 of Dashers say less than half of their household income comes from dashing. Now that's the best way to do it.
You
But
go
see,
get
what
that
makes
money,
it worse
Kelly.
when they got 90% of Dashers spending less than 10 hours
We
per
had
week on
freezing rain
delivery.
today, so
But
either
today,
way, I would
instead of
have
their
taken
deliveries
today
from getting
off.
done, that means Dashers
But
should
you go
use
make that money.
more.
Your name is
Dashers
Asia.
to
Hello.
further explore the extent to which dashing is supplemental.
You live in
So to further
Mongolia?
explore the extent that they want to prove their
That's
point that they
crazy.
don't want us being
That's
full
so
time getting
far.
that money. To further explore the extent to which dashing is supplemental, we can also compare the new dasher share
I'm
of
tired of
the
missing
adult
people's
population
lives.
with the average
I tried to
salary
get
in
on
the
here and
state.
see if
So
anybody
to
was live
compare
right
the
now, and
new
nobody
dasher
was live.
share
So I'm
of
like,
the
all
adult
right.
population
I
against
guess
the
it's my
current
turn.
slice of the population that equates to new dashers and how that compares to the average salary per state. If dashing is largely supplemental, we might expect more people turn to dashing when the pay from their salary at their traditional job doesn't quite stretch far enough. So they expect to see more dashers when people getting paid a little bit less than the average salary. The data supports this hypothesis. Where the average salary is lower, the share of new dashers is higher. So lower income markets should have more dashers. This suggests that where a full or part-time job is insufficient, people are turning to dashing to supplement their incomes. And that's absolutely true because you will see across the board, even if you look across the United States, a lot of folks are coming to the realization that, hey, I'm working this part-time job, I'm working this full-time job, I'm making 10 bucks, 12 bucks an hour. I can use my hours and I'm not working the overtime they not giving me to go do some DoorDash, make some extra money on the side, and that's one of the best ways to do it. And they saying that based off what they data is showing, in lower income areas, more folks that are trying to bridge that income gap are using DoorDash to supplement their income, especially if they working a full-time job. Yeah, they may be only to work 4 hours per week.
I
But
remember
yeah,
I
they can
started
make
DoorDash
$20
and I worked
plus
at
extra an
Applebee's as a
hour working for a
manager.
lunch break per
I would
week.
do
So
DoorDash
yeah,
after
they
I
don't
got off
need
of work.
10 hours per week. Yes, so they basically selectively choosing their data. They choosing the data out of the areas where they know it's low income. I'm not going to the hood no more. I'm gonna tell you right now. So if you telling me that you grabbing all your data from the hood areas, you ain't even getting data from me. Because I, as a seasoned dasher, already know. I'm not to say that I won't go there, but I'm going where I know I'm gonna make more money with less problems. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you're telling me that in areas it's gonna be more dashers, I'm automatically staying away from there.
In my area, the
I'm
low income,
automatically
they
staying
all
away.
go out to
Everybody that
Avon,
warehouse
and that's
job,
why I stay out
everybody
of
that get
Avon.
retail job, they getting
Because
all of their
Avon's like the
gas and they
richy
taking
area
break.
around
Why?
here,
Because they only working for 4 to 10 hour
so they
work
all
weeks.
go out there.
Absolutely crazy.
And now when people
Academic
ask me
researchers. Academic researchers reached similar
what the
conclusions in
best city
2019,
to go
almost
dash out in
5 years ago. So
is
they
when they ask
basing
me, I tell them
information
Avon.
from five
So
years
they stay
ago
out
when
of where I'm
DoorDash was
at.
completely different off of what's happening right now. Perfect. So using that data, oh, and by the way, it's IRS tax data. So you know how many gig workers actually filing their taxes and filing them correctly. They're using that data from 5 years ago to explain what they would
I
have
would
to,
have been
you know, justify
a
with
full
taxes
time
right
gig
now.
worker
Overall, our
starting
results offer no evidence oh,
technically
hold on.
starting maybe like June
Overall,
of
our
last
results
year.
offer no evidence that traditional full-time jobs are being
I quit
replaced
my
by
job in about
non-employer gig
October.
work. Overall, our results
I was
offer no
working one day a
evidence
week and doing the rest as
that
gig
regular
work.
jobs is
But
being
I
replaced
started,
by DoorDash drivers.
I got approved for Instacart in February.
We
I didn't start
document
doing
that
that until
taxpayers
like
are
end of
increasingly
March.
likely to
And
have
then
supplemental income
I
from
got
independent work. Oh, no,
approved
duh.
for,
Look at all
I
the
was already
boxes you
approved for
checked. All
DoorDash.
your
I had that
smart
for like
home,
3 years,
all of
but
your Roku
a
TVs,
full year I
all of
didn't
your
even touch
hotel
it. And
Facebook posts
then
see a DoorDash ad. No one, you damn right. Everybody got some
I got approved
DoorDash
for
income coming
Spark
in.
in
Government
August.
said, you know what?
I did July, beginning of August, and I got approved for
An
Uber
increase of the population is making more people
in
away from
June.
work anyway, well, damn it, we need to tax
So
that, and we need that. Why you think they
not
need that?
very
Oh,
long.
weed legal. They say everybody smoking. No, we need that tax money. So look, this is what it all comes down to. They say, look, we don't care if we have to go 5 years back and get tax data. We will go 10 years back and get tax data. But if that tax data is what we can use to justify taxing your ass now, that's what the hell we gonna do. That's basically what they saying. So where was I at? However, we document that taxpayers are increasingly likely to have supplemental income from independent work. Okay. This holds more in recent years.
I remember when I
In
first became
2022, the New
a
York Times
YouTuber,
reported that
I was
conventional
scared to reach
employment
out to Trader
opportunities
because
abound, but
one of the videos I
online
seen him
platforms still have appeal.
is
Flexibility,
somebody who was
additional
like they were
income.
beefing with.
In a recent
I'll
paper
have to
from
go
the
Right.
back and find
Federal
it.
Reserve Bank of Boston
But he was
finds that
dogging
11%
somebody.
of
Talk about their dirty
indicating
fingernails and shit. And
11% of
I'm
those
like, oh
indicated
Lord, let me
engaging in
not.
gig work
Let
for
me just
primary
keep
income, and
to
the average
myself
monthly
over
earnings
here.
from gig work amounted to about 12.5% of the average monthly household income. So again, they're reverting back to saying that a large portion of your money is still not coming from gig work. And I know a lot of folks that watch this channel and a lot of other channels here in the gig economy. We are full-time gig workers out here because we out here trying to get it. We don't need no boss no more. We didn't did that, and that ain't for us.
Period.
These types of representations further
I don't think.
validate
I
research
mean, somebody
that
commented
further
in on one of my videos and said that
DoorDash
I need to
data
be
tells
worried
you that
about the
you
whole
shouldn't be
Biden
making a full-time or a full
legislation
week's
thing,
pay
and
with
it's just
them.
like
They don't
honestly,
want you to be making a full week's pay with these apps because therefore they have to take
I'm
care of you. They
not
have to
that
care
worried
about you.
about it.
But if you're only making 10 hours a week worth of money with them, if you're only making 10 hours a week
Because we'll
worth of money
adjust,
with
we'll
them, then they don't
adapt,
have to
we'll
care about you.
adjust. If
They already don't care about you, but
at
they
the end of
can't
the
help
day,
it.
I still don't
So
have
they
a
need to be
fucking boss
pressured to care about you.
to talk to.
That's what it's all about. Crucially, this supplemental income can be effective
I
at
think it's
reducing
the people
poverty.
who are doing
Studies
this as
most
part
recently from
time
sources found that poverty
that
rate
are
is
fighting for
caused
it. They're doing it part time with their
casual
W 2
secondary
jobs, and
birth
they're like,
by
well, I'm
1.7%,
not
but
making
nearly
enough
doubled
on
from
DoorDash.
10.9 without
It's
that
a lot of
secondary
no
income
tip. I'm
source.
not
It
making a lot. And
also
it's like,
helps those transitioning between
of course you're
jobs.
not making a
So,
lot because you only got DoorDash.
for example, so and so found
Not
that
every app is
an
going
app
to be
apparently one
100%
app-based
the
platform
bomb every
contributed
day.
40% of lost income from a main
Not
job.
every
Okay,
app is going
so
to like
people don't have to
sometimes
cut
when
back their
I'm
spending
go out
habits
and I'm
when they have
like,
a
today
change
I'm about to spark it
when
up.
they have a change in income. And 67% of dashers say they have dashed to make up for
Spark will be
lost
dead,
income
and then
or reduce
Instacart will be
hours
busy,
for a
or
part-time job. And
Instacart and
here's the
Spark will be
here's the
dead, and
kicker.
it's just all
When
food
you are
delivery, or
considered
it's just dead in general.
part-time
Like,
dashers, because when you out there
and
and
the
you
gig
working
tubers out here, we don't
whether
really
it's
like. I mean,
because
we
you dedicated
complain about tips,
or
but we're not
you
really
just
like
slow or
complaining.
whatever the case may be,
We're
you able to use
letting
these
other people know,
CPAs to
like, what these people think. Like, at least that's what I do. I'm not really complaining or bitching or crying or anything like that, like people comment that I
where we
say
at right now,
or
we
I'm
have over
doing.
2%
It's more of like
folks that's working in the gig economy that's becoming the minority, and those are the full-time
explaining.
gig workers.
Like how
So
I
if
said
we're
with these
to
no
make sure
tippers don't
that
understand when they're
we
talking all
tend to
this shit
thrive in this
about
economy, we
throwing
have
a
to be
dollar
self-aware
extra
of that.
onto their stuff.
And let's see,
Um,
let's see.
it's like like for me, I'm trying to get priority access to
Erica,
orders. I
hey
can't
Dashing
get
from
that
Alaska,
because
Alaska.
people just don't tip. And
Tell
I
the
was gonna
podcast
do take
street
every
I'm
order
actually
until
a
I get
supplemental
priority
editor on
access.
the
And I'm
side.
kind of
Because I
starting to think
already
about
work
doing it
full
again. But
8
I
hour
really
shifts.
don't want to
And if
enable
there's a
no
job where
tippers
they can
because they
start at
really
8
just
p.m. and we
don't
can move
care.
anywhere in the house,
They don't
I'll
care. They'll
operate
literally
that
sit there and
accordingly. I
say,
have a
I'm not
physical
tipping you,
relationship
bring me my food. I don't
with my
care. I'm
company.
not your employer. I'm not your
And
boss. I'm
I
not
raised the
paying
two kids
your
basically
wages and
superhero
blah, blah, blah. I
because
don't
what
care
I
if you're
did is
using your own car. I don't care this. I don't care if it's literal
that
sheets of ice
shield
outside. I don't care.
enables me to
I'm not
earn
tipping.
extra
I
income
pay
money
fees. I paid
each
for my
week.
food.
For
And
those
that's
who
their
need
mentality.
clarity,
So it's
if
like,
you don't,
why?
head on over to YouTube,
Why
type in
should I take your
R5883,
order if
and I
that's
got
how
you.
you
If you're trying
feel?
to tip some tricks between tip, which means entertainment, don't worry, FBA got you. Click on the video, watch it. Don't skip them ads, and when you get done, click on one of them other videos too, because this is where YouTube think you should
Thank you,
watch next.
Maverick.
But the fact of the matter remains, like a lot of people, this is a story for them. I already got something going on.
Saving for
I'm
Disney.
already making
Yeah.
money that I need a little extra on the side.
I mean, lately,
DoorDash
starting
has basically
January,
been
I
becoming
mean,
that
it
character
has been a
that's
little
been
slower, I
legacy
will say.
during the last COVID
But
down
starting
before that.
January, I've
So
been
that's
making
pretty much
some
the whole
pretty
thing.
good money. I think
They
so far in the month of
understand that
January,
they don't want us to be full
I've made
time.
about
They want
a little over a
they
thousand.
asking the question, is
No,
dashing a substitute for
I don't know.
traditional employment?
It's like the 23rd. I made
This is the
a little
question.
over a thousand
And I want to
last
know what you
week
guys what do you guys think the answer
in
is?
a
For
week.
me, could I substitute
For me to make a
DoorDash for
thousand
traditional employment?
at any other
Hell
job
to
in
the
a
no.
week, I've never done
Hell
that
no.
before.
Because for me, at my current skill level,
Hi, how's
there's
it
a lot of
going?
things I can do that would automatically put me at an hourly rate where, you know, I would have to work really hard to make that with DoorDash right now. Didn't used to always be like that, but that's the case now. So let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the chat real quick since I've been yapping. I gotta go out and do me some more gig work in a couple hours. I'm gonna eat me some lunch, chill for a couple hours, and then I'm gonna head back out once it gets busy.
Oh, Trader just be sparking blunts like it ain't nothing. I could
Thanks, family. I
not.
appreciate that.
That just
What's
makes
up,
me
Ken?
cough
I
so
see you. I
hard.
see Gig Hustler. What's up, my brother? Dashing is like a roller coaster. That's facts.
No one, no
What up,
man.
Brooke? Thank you for that email. I appreciate it. Brooke say, I
Yes,
used to be
Gene, I
$10
have
per week
COVID.
on DoorDash and work a full time now, 40 hours a week. So Brooke putting in 60 hours per week. You include the drive time and the breaks and everything. She putting in 60.
Yeah, I have COVID, and I
She's
feel
achieved
like
her goals, right? She's using DoorDash as a
they
stepping
tried to
stone
seclude me to my
to
bedroom, and
get
I
there.
said no. I want the
Like that. So my
downstairs.
house
You guys stay
operates to achieve
upstairs.
whatever goals she's trying to achieve. Me, I'm the dashing trader.
They tried to
And I make
quarantine
whatever
me.
I
Yeah,
can to
I was up there for like
deliver.
6 hours, and I'm like, I'm
But
fucking
entertainment,
bored.
but best believe
I want the big screen.
I'm
You know,
I'm the dashing
I got a
rivalries. That's why I'm able to
huge TV down here and this big old couch.
do
This is
extra
my
work
couch.
on
I
my
bought this
YouTube and
couch.
make extra income.
And if I gotta
Because
watch the
I can
baby, we're
get
not
that
being
extra
locked up
goal,
upstairs.
then
It
I'll
ain't
be able to
happening.
make that
I get
transition
downstairs, you
from
guys get
dashing
upstairs.
and gig work full
We're just
time
gonna spray
to
Lysol everywhere.
partially day trading
When my
outside of
husband had
work,
COVID, we didn't
then increasing that to
seclude him,
full
so,
time day trading, day
and I was
trading
pregnant
daily,
around
10
that
hours a
time.
day. Maybe not even 10 hours, maybe like 8 or 10 to be honest, but still having that capability to be there for that full 8 hours the same way we start,
Yeah,
dashing
Douglas.
maybe an hour or two every day,
Literally.
right? Maybe you do it on the weekend, take a
W-2s
day off, but
really
then
don't
you
care.
graduate to a point where, damn, I'm able to make like 50,
They don't
60 over
understand
hour.
because the people who are
Hey,
in
I got
charge of
Marco
giving you
down.
your
Hey, Mr.
raises
Jackson in the
and the
great
people who
office
are in
over here.
charge of
I
that
got
cap out,
Raj
they're
trying to
making
help me
smooth money. They
escalate a
don't care.
vehicle. I got a
They
comfort.
just think you
I'm
need to
getting with
work harder.
premium rides.
When I worked at Applebee's, it
Whatever the
was
case
more
may
of
be.
like,
But you able to
the
level up
GMs and
where
stuff,
you
they
can make
wanted
more
to
money
give
when you in a
raises,
financial
but there
situation
was a
where you
cap.
have more
Like you
freedom
couldn't make more
to
than
do
this
what you
amount, and
want to
if
do
you wanted to get
or
them
do
to
what you
that
tell your
amount,
family
the
to do.
higher ups,
That's what
the
it's all about.
not even the area directors, but
Long story short,
the
DoorDash
what are they
isn't trying to
called?
pay the minimum that the states are pushing for.
Like the
That's crazy.
presidents of the companies, they
Crazy enough.
would say no, there's a cap, you're not going
DoorDash got
past
that
there, so you
limited
couldn't even
amount of
pay your
dashes a day, but I
employees
want to see
more.
this before we get there.
At your W-2s, it's not really, depending on where you work, but it's not really even the managers, it's the higher ups who make a good six figures, high six figures, that are sitting there in their freaking Mercedes in their nice house or 7 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, just living life, not caring, because they just think that you need to work harder. But when they were doing this stuff, it wasn't like this.
I do gig work on weekends.
It wasn't
Still put in 25. I do gig work on
for a
weekends.
week
I
of
do like
groceries, $600 and stuff like that. So
to supplement my income.
the people who are in
Part time
charge of
gig
us getting raises at W-2s are the people who are sitting pretty and don't have any stress, and they just don't care.
Bethany says I've had enough of DoorDash. Well, hey, go ahead and
More
tell me
like
this
dashing
DoorDash account then
fraud.
because I
What
will
does that
take good
mean?
care of it for you. You tired of DoorDash? Come here, let me use that for you. You know, we don't give a damn about no DoorDash. Shout out to Bethany. Can say
I'll be honest, I'm not very good at geography.
hell yeah. I'm trying to work on my 6 time right now, but to be honest with you, I'm trying to
How do I keep an eye on my oxygen stats,
so
Gene?
I'm not trying to put a whole lot
I
of
feel
shit
like
in
I'm
there.
breathing fine.
So many things going on at one time. Hell, I need to once we get done here on this live stream, I'm about to start working on another video project, and you might just see that pop up somewhere else. That's
I need to get my last video that I have edited,
you ain't got the right clearance.
but staring at the computer screen
Keep doing your thing.
gives me a headache.
That must be the person. That must be the person from the DoorDash YouTube. I don't know what we're talking about there. Jay, what up, Jay? Up there in South Dakota, it's cold as hell up there, boy. It's cold, boy.
What kind of picture is that?
Shout out to you, Jay. DoorDash is, as a substitute, no multi-app that you have a better chance of substituting for employment. Some markets, that is true. That is true. I messed it up.
My mom's on here.
I made 542 last week on DoorDash. I'm platinum, large order, alcohol, red card, pizza bag, everything
Period.
you ever had. You ain't never seen a dasher like that. Come on, man. It really does help make ends meet. I know that's right. Lately, I do a couple catering orders and go home. I know that's right. Too lazy without a hard schedule. The catering or pre-scheduled. So
Of course, I've never been pro establishment. Takes it.
We had
Yeah.
peak pay in Raleigh.
What I worked?
If you didn't know, I'm Gig Gal's mom. What up, Gig Mama? That's Gig Gal mom. Well, you just earned yourself a moderation. Hold on, man. Now I gotta. We got Gig Gal's mom in the chat. Everybody say hi to Gig Gal's mom. That's Love Smith. You just earned yourself a moderation. If you Gig Gal mama, that means you basically my mama too. Cause that's like my little sister at this point. Boom. Mama just got a moderation. Thanks for stopping by, Mama.
That's hilarious.
Yes, sir. Let's go. I appreciate that, Mama. You know, you gotta help your kids out. You gotta put, you gotta spread the word. I appreciate it. Everybody say what's up to Mama. I remember that point line. I remember that line in Rush Hour, Christopher. I've been subscribed.
Let me pause this.
November, you got one of the best.
When I had a W-2 job, like not serving, I wouldn't say serving because serving wasn't like a W-2. Like it was a W-2, but it was focused more on tips. When I had a job that wasn't focused on tips, I'm gonna be honest here, I got paid $14.69 to be a kitchen manager. During COVID, during 2021, where everybody was short staffed and had to cover shifts. Like me and my husband were actually talking about it yesterday because me and him worked for the same company, and he asked if I miss it sometimes. And I do. I miss it. I miss, low-key being in charge because I worked hard to be where I was at. I worked hard all throughout COVID. I worked. When everything was shut down, I was there. When we came back, I would work literally. I would pull so many hours. If they ever needed me, I would get up and go and work. Like, I would not have any, like, they basically just had me on call all the time, and I did it because I was like 10 toes down, and sometimes I miss it. I had a lot of respect and stuff like that, and everything went downhill when I got transferred, and I didn't get that respect because, for one, I was a female as a kitchen manager, which you don't really see that often, and two, I was 22 years old, and I didn't get any respect from that, and people just treated me like I didn't know what the hell I was doing when I worked hard and I came from a store who did know what we were doing. My store, you could literally run your finger across anything and not see a speck of dirt on your finger. I kept it clean. I kept everything. I was literally, the presidents would come in and do like inspections and stuff. I was scoring A's and B's and all this other stuff. I remember when my GM, I was the kitchen manager and my GM got COVID and she was out for 10 days. And I literally worked every single day, 10 days straight, opens 10, 11, 12-hour shifts, just out there, just doing it. And then my paychecks were, my paychecks were like maybe 13, 1400. And then I would have to give childcare $500 every paycheck. $500 every paycheck. I wasn't eligible for vacations. I wasn't eligible for bonuses yet. Things like that. So when it came down to getting a $1,400 paycheck, having to give $500 to daycare, then gas in the car and groceries, and then the bills, car payment, lights, electric, utility, or lights and electric are the same thing, but gas, utility, electric, everything like that. It was just not worth it. I'm killing myself working for this company, and I'm just not making it. Yeah, Gene, I've been asleep for probably
What can I say?
18 out of the past 24 hours.
Thank you. Just thank you. I appreciate that. I do my best. I
Hi,
try to give you
Queen.
guys
Hi,
entertainment,
Nomadic Gig
but I
Mom.
also try to have fun with it because one thing I noticed when I was like, going really gung ho, making videos every single day, like you can get burnt out. And I'm not saying that I am burnt out on YouTube, not by any means. I just quickly realized that let me get back to the fun aspect of it. Let me stop current and let me just not let me give a damn about my peoples. I give a damn about 35 in the box. Shout out to 35 in the box. But I gotta stop current about everything
Part-time
else. I gotta
Giga.
get out here. I gotta do my thing, make this money, and I just gotta show up for my people, and that's pretty much it. So I'm back to having fun with this YouTube. So I appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate you. Who else we got up there here? Hi there, Myrtle Beach. That's Florida, right here in Myrtle Beach is really bad. Let me correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know if that's Florida. Kmar. Am I saying it? Kmar Riley. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Let me know where you guys are dashing at. Let me know how your market is.
Hi, Joe
Drop it in the
Stanley.
comments below. All the 35 people in here, I appreciate you. When I get a big juicy order on
Go
DoorDash,
make
I
that
hear stop
money.
playing with me.
Dude, I say
I
stop playing with me
appreciate
all the
that.
time.
Thank you so much. Hey, hell yeah. You gotta yell at the algorithm sometime. Hey, look, I'm not about to be out here delivering to these bust ass customers. Now either you send me a damn diamond or I'm going home. Stop playing with me. You gotta tell it straight to the phone. I swear to God. Or you tell it, hey, ain't nothing to me. I open up Uber on
Oh,
DoorDash. This
God.
motherfucker send you a diamond so quick.
I'm going to try to get a video out today, guys. I don't know, though.
I'm listening through your
If I do,
headphones.
it's
Anyway,
going to
so
be
you
a
might as
short
well have a
one.
conversation with the algorithm. Hey, I'm not having this shit no more.
Uh,
Give me something good, or I'm turning it off. Tuning in. Shout out to you from Jax, Florida, aka Duval. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to Florida. Shout out to Gig Gal Mom. Ideal day, I get up at 10 a.m., get back home by 11:30, two catering orders, $70. Lucky if I get a third or fourth order. But you know what? Sioux Falls is a nice market because one thing I'm noticing here in Edwardsville is Uber is trash, Grubhub is trash can. Now DoorDash, they play lots of games in every market, but
Grubhub
they
is
got that nice
trifling.
customization over here. So at least you $50 on DoorDash already. And in Sioux
I'm trying to
Falls,
drink my vitamin
boy, you
C.
had DoorDash popping, you had Uber popping, and you had Grubhub popping. Like it didn't matter. Like if you could multi-app to the maximum in market like that, you know. And then if I go over to the St. Louis side, Uber, they was like Uber is just like the worst over there. But then DoorDash keep you within a radius, you know, because they got lots of zones. So with all that to be said, try out new markets. And if you got a good market where you
Adrian,
actually
you
able
had
to
COVID
multi-app,
last
you
week.
be thankful and
You
take
gave
advantage
me
of it.
COVID. It was you.
I didn't know how good I had it when I was out there in Sioux Falls when it comes to the multi-apping
You did
aspect.
it.
Now I didn't have to readjust my strategy in order to work closer to home. If I want to do multi-app like I used to, I got to
I'm
be
about to
far further away.
sign
So
off
take
though,
advantage of what you got
because
in your zone. If you got
I'm
good
about to go back to
grocery
sleep.
deliveries, get on that. If you got good food delivery, lots of catering orders, you know, consistent coffee or
I'm gonna
whatever it
get
is, get that money.
a video out today.
Let's see. New Orleans outskirts, dashing is way down for me because I'm doing much more Walmart Spark. Spark
Yep.
is the way to go. Spark for the win.
Yeah, you giving me all the way from Florida. That's wild,
I used
dude.
to live in South Carolina.
I
I mean,
knew I should
Spark
not open
Florida
that
is
letter.
just slow, but not
I
non-existent.
got a
I
letter
just
in the
have to
mail from
work there every
Adrian,
time. And
and
sometimes you gotta
I
readjust
opened
your.
it, and
I
it
remember
just
in
said the
COVID, bro.
vid.
I got my
And
first
I was
order
like,
on
oh
Walmart. This
no,
was
I
on
hope this is a
Saturday.
joke.
I literally rolled my FDA ass out the bed, grabbed my Spark phone, hit Spark now, and I wasn't even committed. You know how you hit dash
Hi,
now or you hit
twin.
Spark now or you hit go on Uber, and you don't even really be sure if you really want to take an order. You be like, damn, I gotta see if it's something
The
really
white
finna
powder.
happen.
I
But then
opened
they
it, was
send
just
you
like,
something and you kind of wake up like, fuck, them bastards actually sent me something good. Then you just find yourself staring at it like, well, damn. Now I done
oh,
messed up.
thank
I done got
you.
the phone on Amazon and they actually sent me something good. Like, damn, now I gotta get my black ass up and actually do it. So I had to get up. I had a $30 shopping order, 2 miles, 20 items.
I
Go
wish
in
I
that
wasn't
Walmart. It
sick.
was like
Oh
no
my god,
chicken,
I hate
nobody
this.
in there. All you
I'm
gotta
not
do.
a sick person.
Matter
I
of fact,
never
I think
get
I might have
sick.
seen a
I
good
never
sale
get
now. Now
sick.
I'm
I've
getting
been
each
getting
one
sick.
free.
It's
Guess
these
what? No items.
kids, man.
I go in there, I shop the
These kids
items.
make
I
me
mean,
sick, and I
doing
want to go
something
up
at
there and
Walmart
just
where the
kind of like
motherfuckers, they sleep.
bother them, but
They
I
just
don't want
standing
them
there
to
like
get
they
sick
sleep.
too.
They ain't even
I
notice.
miss my
Usually they
kids
be like, I
already.
didn't even notice.
They're
That's how crazy
upstairs.
it was. So I shop the items, boom, get it done, and just like that, $30 in the first 25 minutes. I'm
Yeah, it's my first
absolutely
time ever
upset, but
too.
I mean, I
It's
had
my
to do
first
it.
time
All
having
you
it. They
had to
just
do
sent
is
me a
keep
Spark
waking up and
incentive, which
still
makes me
do
feel
what
like
you do.
Spark is
All I
busy
do is
right
just
now.
straight up zombie
They're
away.
trying to get me to work. They need to leave me the
You got
fuck
to do
alone.
sometimes. You got to adjust your time, do something a little different, maximize your market.
But, alright, you guys.
Let me see.
Signing
How
off
you doing,
here.